Thank you for listening to our lessons from our daily Bible reading. The lesson today is, Here am I, send me. In our reading yesterday, we read about Isaiah as he is given a vision from God. Can you imagine how amazing that is that God would speak to you to give you charge, to give you a challenge, to give you blessings? Isaiah in chapter 6, whenever he heard the voice of God, he said, Here am I, send me. You think about that. God giving a challenge, and then no doubt, if you have a message from God like that, you stand up and say, Yes, here I am, send me. But did you ever think about it? We do have a message from God. No, God's not going to speak to us directly as he did Isaiah. We're not going to have visions. But God has given us his inspired word, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 16. In other words, God speaks. Do I listen? Isaiah listened and said, Here am I, send me. And I think about that, and I think about how God has challenged me. He's challenged you. In Matthew 28:18 through 20, he says, Go ye therefore and teach all nations. Am I saying, Here am I, send me? Or do I look and say, that's the preacher's work. That's the elder's work. That's the deacon's work. No, it's the child of God who listens to God, who says, Here am I, send me. What about Matthew 5:16? Let your light so shine. Sadly, a lot of times we think that it isn't our responsibility. I'm not one of the teachers. I'm not one of the leaders, so I don't have to worry about my example. Oh, yeah, I do. Matthew 5:16 is written to me, to you. What about the charge in Galatians, the 6th chapter? You see one overtaken in a fault. We're to restore such a one in a spirit of meekness, considering ourselves, lest we also be tempted. Well, that's, again, I can look and I say, well, it's not my responsibility, not my problem. Well, yeah, it is. Here am I, send me. Bear you one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ, Galatians 6 and verse 2. Galatians 6 and verse 10. Do good unto all men, especially those of the household of faith. Do I look at charges and challenges and opportunities like that? And do I try to pawn it off on somebody else? Or am I bold like Isaiah and realize God is speaking to me through his word? And so I stand and I say, Here am I, send me. And if each one of us did that, you find the body itself is dependent upon that which every joint supplies in Ephesians 4 and verse 16. I need to realize that God in his word speaks to all mankind. He speaks to me, and I need to rise up to the challenge and say, Here am I, send me. And when we do that, such amazing things will be accomplished. It'll make for a wonderful day. So why don't we do that and have a great day? Thank you for listening. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.